G'day world, Chris Hogan coming to you live from Techsauce Global Digital Summit here in Bangkok. Thanks to our partners, True Digital Park. I'm going to get that right one day. I'm here with Farook, who is the MD of Mark Manson Investments. How are you, Farook?
Very good, thank you. It's been a great day here so far. I'm very impressed with the Techsauce event. I came unplanned. I was through a Hong Kong contact who mentioned that they were going to be here. So I took the chance and I'm very pleased that I came.
Excellent, mate. So I'm going to start off with a very simple question. What do founders and CEOs need to know need to do, the number one thing they need to do when they are pitching you for an investment?
Yeah. So from a founder's side, I think they have to be very clear about what they're proposing to the investor. The investor has very little time. They get tons of proposals on the desk or referrals, and there's very little time to go through everything in depth. So clarity, I think, is one thing. So we encourage people when they're sending proposals through to follow like a 10-page format, which covers basically everything an investor would like to know in the very early stages. It need not be detailed, but it covers the main areas of the market, the opportunity, the solution, the problems, the team, the ask, and that gives the potential investor an early indication of whether it fits into his portfolio, or whether, even if it doesn't, perhaps he could refer them to somebody else. And if that's done well, and that pitch deck, that investor deck, is the most important thing that founders need to spend time on. A lot of them send things that are non-vital, don't really add to the proposition. And to get that meeting structured well, if all the points are in there, a good investor will follow up with a few more questions, and then a meeting might take place. From the investor side, we like to think that we respond to everything. However, time is a major problem for us. I don't run a large structure, so it's me and my partner. But we have, for example, today we've had about 8 meetings. I would say 4 merit some serious follow-on conversations. Now, to plan for those, they're all across. There's one in Taiwan. There's one in Taiwan, Bangkok, and Malaysia. So 3 different countries, 3 different cultures, 3 different time zones, and you have to figure out, how do I reach all those people at any given time, because that's why we're here, to look for opportunities. So from our perspective, the time element is very, very important. So founders have to respect that as well. And once the meeting it takes place or is about to take place, come prepared from the from the founder side with as much information. And if you're asked a question and you don't have the answer, you cannot say, I don't know, but I'll need to get back to you, because investors don't expect clarity on every single thing in the first time, but they need you to acknowledge that you don't have certain facts, or you're missing certain information, but you're prepared to do the research or whatever and come back with an answer.
So what's the number one thing they should know about
from a founder's perspective?
Yes.
Yeah, the portfolio of the investor is very important. Do they fit into it? Are they going to a biotech guy and you're an e-com guy? That's not going to fly. So you're just wasting each other's time. So I think if you study the portfolios of the respective investors and you see what they're good at, where their strength lies, it helps a lot. Sometimes investors are open to verticals that are probably not in their mandate, but it happens, and I don't advocate. I like VCs with open, kind of very vertical agnostic, because I think it gives them more opportunity to review and meet more people. The ones that are very focused on a few verticals, I think do themselves a favor, but that's their speciality, so maybe that's how they stick to what they know best, So I can't argue with that.
No.
Yeah.
And everybody has their strengths, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
Well, Farook, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
How do people stay in contact with you?
They can reach me at Farook.Jamal at markmasons.net, and we'd be very happy to hear from anybody interested in looking for early stage funding, which is what we look at, and be very pleased to talk to them across all verticals, except for gaming, because I'm not a gamer. So.
Okay, well, there you have it. He's not for gaming, but we're at Global Digital, sorry, we're at Techsauce. Oh, far out. Global Summit on day one. It's been a long day. Thanks for watching, guys. You can find all of our content on facebook.com/Beach City Life. Thanks to our partners, True Digital Park.